an award-winning actor and producer. He has worked in Bollywood, Hollywood, Russia, Armenia, everywhere in the world.
He truly brings an international feel to the screen. Beautiful, beautiful energy as well. And he's become a bridge between the East and West.
His name is Armen Greyg.
Kimi aklına khirina koyupsunuz ha? Ha? Şunu karaba.
3 months! And do you know what fixed the car?
Зачем обижаешь, Григорий Иванович? Ну, в порядке же машина.
Да она никак...
А ты еще кто? Откуда ты, мать твою? С тобой еще кто-то здесь?
You speak 5 languages, first of all. And then you've worked in Hollywood, Bollywood, you've worked in Russia, Armenia, now in the UAE. I'm super curious to know the difference between each production companies, the industries, and what do you do to adapt yourself to each one of them?
I want to be an artist, an actor. That's it, and I never change my mind. First thing, never afraid of anything.
If you're a learner, you can learn. What did you learn as a producer and as an actor from being on a Hollywood set?
I want to be an actor in this planet. I've been casted for some small role as an Armenian mafiosi, Armenian gangster.
Yeah.
I have shot a Bollywood movie in Armenia. They finished, I think they are Al Pacino.
What brought you to Cannes this year?
I'm always following and chasing my dream, always. Here we have a production company, it's called Adam Films. I was in the sets of the movies with the actors whom I watched when I was a kid.
Do you usually try to produce films that are based on true stories?
That was one of my dreams.
Hello and welcome back to Two Tells One Take. Today we have a very special name. His name is Armen Greyg and he's an award-winning actor and producer. He has worked in Bollywood, Hollywood, in Russia, Armenia, and everywhere in the world.
He truly brings an international feel to the screen. Beautiful, beautiful energy as well. And he's become a bridge between the East and West. So we're so happy to have you here today, Armen.
Hi girls, yes, I'm very happy to be here today and share my vision, my feelings and my experience with you, and I hope this episode will watch so many people. Maybe I can help some young generation to inspire for something or whatever. So yeah, it's nice to see you.
Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us. Normally we start straight away with a strong question. We want to know what are the highs of your career so far?
As an actor or as a producer?
Both.
I want to know, since you started, what are like the highlights of the both careers?
Okay, as an actor, my highlights, it was like 3 years ago. I have done a major TV series in Russia. It's a historical TV series about the World War II, 1945. And I played the good guy, the war hero. It was like my first time actually I played the good guy and it was a leading part.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this is my highlights.
Amazing.
I can say.
Yeah. Did you like that or do you prefer playing the bad guy?
No, I like that.
You normally get casted as a villain, right?
As a villain, and the interesting thing is the hero of that role. I mean, the character is like totally different guy. I mean, he was like silence, and something can explore like explosion like a backside. He just like.
Really?
Just another day in the office.
Cool.
Wow.
Because I mean he's a very like quiet, very serious and very concentrated, and not like me. I'm a very energy and I want to do something always. No, a rush, and this guy knows like. So the director was working with me to come. He was saying me, you are a lion. You remember that? You are a lion. The lion. Lion never rush, and never like just be calm. This is your character,
What are the techniques that you normally take?
Eight episodes. I was like playing totally opposite of my
Who you are normally.
That's amazing.
Yes.
What are some of the techniques that you normally have to create a character?
I don't believe on the techniques. Really, I believe the experience in life.
Okay.
So if you saying you're an actor, and you have a like big experience in your life, whatever experience, and let's say on my experience, which like I went through lots of difficulty in my life, and I don't lost my face and my dreams, whatever I want to searching and following. So that experience on your life can help you to create the character
Yes.
and deliver something to the screen that people can believe you, you know. Sure, with the help of the director who is helping you, I mean, giving the direction. So I don't study on acting, unfortunately. Yeah, because I went out from my home. I was a 16 years old kid. I'm just not. I'm like now. I'm looking back to my experience. I mean, to my life. Went out. I was 16 years old. I went to Moscow from Ukraine.
Okay.
Yeah, alone,
So
without
you were-
anybody.
Wow.
Where were you born?
I born in Ukraine. My mother Ukrainian.
Okay.
I grown in Armenia. My father
Okay.
Armenian. Yeah.
Why did you leave?
See, I grew in a beautiful place in Armenia, in my village, with my grandmother, grandfather. You know, it was a beautiful time. I remember always. So it is the most happiest time in my life. You know, I can say. I mean, the childhood. You know, I had a beautiful childhood. You know, it was 80s. And I grown there. I went to school and everything. First time there, I saw the Bollywood movies like Disco Dancer. There is this movie called Disco Dancer. You know, it was very popular in Soviet Union. You know, back in the USSR days.
Yeah.
You know, so when I saw that, I was like 7-8 years old kid. I said, "Oh, when I grow, I will become like this guy."
Wow.
Is that how you started with
There's
that?
and now, until now, when I going back to my village, I'm going often. To Armenia, because I work there. Sometimes I do projects, and I'm just going to meet my relative, you know, whatever. So the people is pointing. Remember that day? We remember that day that you said. I said one day I will go to India. I will meet Mithun Chakraborty. I will work with him.
And you
And
did.
you did.
I did it. Yeah.
Oh,
And you did it. Good
Yeah, I
job.
did.
good
Yeah,
job.
So you're saying, like, okay, let's circle back to the main
Oh, yeah,
question,
yeah,
the
yeah.
highlights of the career. I see that you've worked in Bollywood, you've worked in Russia, you've worked in the Arab world, you've worked all over. I think that's something really big.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on to compare to what. I mean, big. You know, I mean, for someone like who's just starting, maybe who just or dreaming, or that's quite big because with my experience and in the movies, in life, and whatever, you know, that can be. I mean, someone can say, "Oh, this guy has a big experience," but for me, no.
Because you always want the next thing.
Yeah, sure, because I know I can do whatever I want to do, and I know I have that passion to do it, and I have that quality or the ability to do the things,
Wow.
you know. So I'm just like not waiting to right time to explore myself. No, I'm not waiting. I'm always doing something. I'm always following and chasing my dream, you know, always. Because I'm into many things still now. I mean, with my all experience and everything, but I'm still chasing, you know. I know one day it will. I have done, by the way, I have done like Hollywood movie, like it will come out maybe this year end. It's a. I can say this is also highlight because it's a Hollywood movie, and it's a big drama. It's like quite very interesting story, and on my opinion, it can be absolutely chosen to the major film festivals
Wow.
like Venice, Cannes, maybe Berlinale or something. I mean, A-list film festivals, and on my opinion, that movie has that potential absolutely.
Amazing.
So I play the bad guy, by the way. Yeah.
What
Like
was the name? What was the movie?
The name they calls Shakar. Shakar is in Armenian language. It's called my English is like
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Shakar is called sugar.
Sikar.
Sugar.
Like Arabic.
Sugar.
Yeah, sikar, that's
Shakar.
right.
Yeah,
Azúcar
exactly.
in Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, sikar in
Yeah.
Arabic as well. So it's
Azúcar.
a universal word.
Yeah.
So it's about the girl, and I don't want to tell the
Yeah,
Don't
No
tell the
spoilers.
spoiler.
it's
Don't
but the
spoil.
end of the movie, I mean, people will cry. I mean, it's really
Where is it coming out? Will we be able to see in cinemas? or-
cinemas. I'm not sure because I don't know. I'm not the producer, you know.
course.
But I think they want to apply for and they have to.
Yeah.
I told them many times, you know, because this movie has a big potential for the festivals, and I have that ambition. I want to work on the festival.
Of course.
I was in Cannes this year, but I was not in the red carpets. I want to be in the red carpet with the movie.
Yeah.
What were you doing in Cannes?
Not just like walking, like
Yeah.
I'm here. No, with the movie, with the project,
Of
to
course.
walk there. That's the another feeling.
Yeah.
What brought you to Cannes this year?
Okay, I'm a representative of the Armenian Producers Federation in Middle East.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we have our own stand there in Cannes in film market, Marche du Film. So we was there like with 6 projects, something in development, something in in the production. We're looking for co-production. In different stages, So I have quite 2 movies, which in both of them I'm acting there, and both of them I'm producing.
Okay.
So so we signed 2 agreements or 3 agreements on a co-production and with the European countries.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I hope everything will be done. And,
That's amazing.
You
How do say-
produced it.
I also produce it.
Do you always try, or do you usually try to produce films that are based on true stories, or is it dependent on
It's
the project?
touched my heart when my friend told me, listen, there is a story. I wrote the script and everything. So he sent me the script. I just read it in I don't know, for 1 hour. So all script 120 pages,
Yes.
and it was a first draft, and it touched my heart. And not because they are Armenians, no. I mean,
story, of
the
course.
story,
Story.
yeah.
They're
And why I
humans.
want to make this movie? Because these things happening many places, I mean, I don't want to mention the countries, but these stupid things, because of the politics, because of this ambition. This is mine. This is yours. This is not yours.
Yeah.
We was the first here. You came here. No, you are came after us.
Yeah,
I mean, these all
Yes.
stupid things, So I mean, our team wants to make this movie, show that the audience, and
Of course.
this also, I mean, is a big potential for the festivals. And I have ambition
Amazing.
to make this movie to show
That's great. I recently met with a producer as well, and a big advice that he gave me was it's very important that you as an actor you can have both hats, and what that means is that obviously you have to be an actor, but you have to learn also how to be a businesswoman, how to be a producer, how to expand yourself more than just within your acting world. And I think that's a little bit of what you're doing with your producing as well. How did you get into that? How was the moment when you decided, okay, let me try and find new ways of, creating my own movies?
See, it depends on your ambition. I mean, if, for example, let's say, I start this all because I mean I have to live somehow. I have to take care of the family, I have to take care of the people around me, which I always does. I mean, I never leave myself. I mean, I don't know from this maybe from my parents, from my grandmother, because I always want to take care of the people around me, and I do. For me personally, I don't need much things. I mean, 1 car, 1 flat. I mean, 1 bed to sleep, and that's it. I mean, and 1 TV that I can watch the movies.
The movies that you're in.
No. By the way, I don't watch my movies.
No?
I mean, I've done movies, but no, I don't watch, and my family don't watch it. No, but I don't know. I mean, and I'm there.
Sure
I mean,
they
I'm there. You can watch my movies. No, but I don't know. So what I mean is, for me personally, I don't need much thing. And that's me. I mean it. So as a man, I'm a man. So what I need is all fancy things. Fancy things need, I don't know for who. I mean, even if I become a big star, I mean, these all things, first of all, will give me the opportunity to take care of the others with your money, with your power and everything, with your fame, So this will give you a chance to do something good for others.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and for you, okay, 1 car and maybe 2 car, I don't know, and maximum, but to had a garage like 10, 15 fancy cars, for what? What are you gonna do with this?
Yes.
It's better to,
Take care of your family and...
not only family, you can do a lot of things if you want to be, I mean, I don't know, I mean, there is a lots of, in the world, you can find where to expend your time, maybe your poverty and your money,
Of course.
to give some family,
Yeah.
maybe, the refugees, lots of, and this or that. I mean, for me, yeah, to take care of family, my friends and a relative.
Of course.
But if I become more bigger or more like with possibilities on my hands, so maybe I will do
Even more.
Even yeah.
So is that
sure.
why you started producing? Do you feel like you started producing to take care of the people around you?
No. To take care of first of all me and my family. I mean, because
Yeah.
as an actor, I'm not. Unfortunately, I can say I'm not that. I'm not working often, like that. I can say, okay, I don't have time for this. Also, I'm making a good money and I can take care of my family or whatever. These all things. So I started to do things because I need to take care of my life and my family. So that's why I started to do something else beside of the acting. So maybe now, I mean, if my acting career, which I want to grow fast, that I don't have time to think even something about, what I want, for example.
course.
I want to come, learn my lines, to get into the character, to rest, to come to the set, to deliver that, whatever it is, and go back again to your trailer, to have a coffee, to read and come. This is what I want now. I mean,
Yeah.
perfect life for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
That I work every day. Maybe I will not make that much money that I can make like as a producer, like TV commercial music videos, whatever. But that's no matter. The matter is like I'm doing this repeatedly and I'm growing, and sure if I'm working, I can take care of my family. So first of all, I've started production because I need to do something, to live, to survive. Yeah.
What's the name of your production company?
Here we have a production company. It's called Adam Films. I'm with a partnership with two of my friends. It's called like Dream Team Dubai, Adam Films. So, yeah.
That's really good. Your partners are based in Dubai as well? Okay, amazing.
Yeah, but that's interesting thing that I have a partner in Mumbai.
Okay.
I'm doing. If I have a project, I'm doing there with him. I have a partner in Armenia.
That's nice.
I'm doing there, and I have a partner in Moscow. So
Wow.
in these all places, so when I get because I have shot a Bollywood movie in Armenia, for example, I have shot in Moscow, in India I've shot many things, mostly like TV commercials,
Yeah, that's great. You said that you speak 5 languages first of all, and then you've worked in Hollywood, Bollywood, you've worked in Russia, Armenia, now in the UAE. I'm super curious to know the difference between each production companies, the industries, and what do you do to adapt yourself to each one of them?
Well, 5 languages, yeah, because I can say 3 of them is my like mother languages.
Still,
Ukrainian,
not everyone can say
Ukrainian,
that. Yeah.
Russian, Ukrainian, Russian, and Armenian. That's what I can say. Like I grow with these languages.
Mashallah.
The English I started when that's a funny thing. I will tell about this. The English I started when I flew to Mumbai without anybody there, like 16 years ago.
Okay.
I started there. I just take my bag and flew to Mumbai because I was chasing my dream,
Wow.
disco dancer. So yeah, I just flew.
Your dream was to be a disco.
No, the movie Disco Dancer. that
okay,
he watched.
okay,
I mean to come there and to become an actor. So I
Yes.
started from Mumbai, by the way, from India.
That was your first movie?
Everything I started from Mumbai.
How old were you?
30 years, 30.
Wow.
Yeah, I just like one day I said no, enough.
Enough what? What were you doing
I was
before?
doing in the club business. I was like
Nice.
doing the events. I was always into show business. I was doing events, and at the end, we as a partnership we opened our own club. But it was like they say, I don't know how I can say this or not, that like rock and roll, this and that. Yeah. So this is always through which I was.
The direction, yes.
Yeah. So one day I said, no, this is enough for me. I just sold my part like to friend for a small amount, and I take my bag. They said, where are you going? I said, I'm going to India. So why? I said, I want to become an actor. So, why India? I said, because I love Indian movies. Yeah, you're crazy or what? Where are you going? And you don't speak English even. I said, I don't care. So I just flew to Mumbai without anybody. I mean, without the language even. It was another story with just a story for the movie. We can make the movie that the way my trip.
The journey.
The journey, yes,
The
exactly.
passion of a
You can
dream,
just
yes.
imagine The guy is coming from somewhere that you don't speak Hindi, English, you don't know
Persistence,
anybody,
dream.
and he's saying, "I want to become an actor." You know, just people.
They love, yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow.
So, and how do you find, like, what are the difference between, for example, working with Hollywood or Bollywood or Russia? Or
Okay, I'll tell you what is the difference. Hollywood, I was fortunate to be part of, like 3 years ago. It was a big production, Extraction 2 in Prague. You know, it's a famous movie, Extraction 2. It
Yes.
came on the Netflix with Chris Hemsworth. You know, and there is lots of other actors. So I've been casted for some smaller role as an Armenian mafiosi. You know, Armenian gangster. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the role was with the lines and everything, you know. So I went there, you know, the how they treat you. This is a big difference. And the production wise, it's a huge, you know, and you just like an actor for a small role, you know, and they treat you as a star, you know. They just everything. I mean, they pick up you from the airport
Of
till the
course.
end of this
They shoot
the
everything.
shoot, you know. They treat you, you know, I mean, another level.
Yes.
They don't say like this is like small actor, this is a big that. No, there is no difference like that. In India, there is.
Right.
Yeah. I don't say this is bad or good.
Yeah, that's just
It's
the
just
way that they
different
do
ways.
things.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, stars, are just stars, you know. So, but I had a beautiful experience also in India. I mean, this journey bring to me like here to this table because
Of
I started
course.
from there.
Of course.
So that the production wise, it's too huge and too professional and everything, and the too planned, you know, and they plan everything, each details and all, you know, and yeah, I had like 3 days spent there, and 2 days I was working. We have done our shots and everything, but unfortunately, at the end of they cut our scenes from the movie, so I couldn't watch properly me on the like. For what even I did this, how do you call this, for COVID, those times
Yes,
of COVID.
you said.
So they said, if you want to come, you have to do this.
The
how do you
vaccine.
Yeah,
Vaccine.
exactly. I said, okay, and I did it. You can imagine I did it, and at the end, but it was like 1 minute roll in it. You can see properly. It was like you shot with the gun shooting, you know, and lines and everything. The
Did
fighting.
you meet Chris Hemsworth?
No, I don't meet with him. I meet the another actors who was on the sequence, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, with the villains. Also with the villains.
Okay.
Right.
With the villains. Yeah, with the main villains.
Yes.
The
So it was with the main villains, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So that's what it's like to work in Hollywood. They're very focused on details, and they
They treat you
they
differently.
treat you they treat you on a level that is appropriate to you as an actor.
yeah. I mean the way they work, I like that very much, and this is a good experience to be each actor. I mean to see how it's
Yeah.
all work out, you know.
What did you learn as a producer and as an actor from being on set, from being on a Hollywood set?
I think the relation, maybe, you know, it's beautiful.
The relationship?
The relationship, you know, between and how they I think the relation, how they treat you exactly, I mean, as a
Yes.
human, you know, it's very professional and very as we said, in details, and the huge old things, you know.
Yeah.
You can
Everything is like very high standard.
very high
Very,
yes, exactly. In India I have also beautiful experience because I was in the sets of the movies with the actors with whom I watched when I was a kid
Yeah.
on
Wow.
in my village in the cinema.
Yeah.
You can imagine that feeling? I mean, that's something for me. You know, many people was like, you know, but that's something because I'm sitting, I can touch these people, I can shake their hands, and I can tell them, you know, when I was a kid, I was watching you on my cinema in my village.
Did you say that to them?
So many, and with some of them, I'm a friends. I have done something with them also.
That's nice.
I took them to Armenia.
No way.
I took them to Armenia, and we shoot the movie in Armenia.
Really?
That was one of my dreams. So I bring the Bollywood movie with the actors exactly. When I was a kid, I was watching in the cinema, and then I'm telling him, you know, this. That's beautiful feelings, you know, and for him also beautiful because he's like someplace nobody knows.
He's
mostly,
never probably been there.
Yeah, and there, you know, and the people is treating him very well, nicely, and because they saw these old movies, you know.
Amazing.
That's beautiful feeling, guys, and yeah.
If you could work, if you had to choose only one place where you could work as an actor for the rest of your life,
That's a good question.
where will it be?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
we're getting saucy.
yeah. And I don't want to say like Hollywood, like just only, you know, because there is a lots of industry and they make lots of beautiful movies that you can watch and you can feel something, you know. It's not only Hollywood, you know. Hollywood is like, why everyone is going to Hollywood? They don't want to become a famous and big.
Yes.
The money is there, the possibilities is there, everything, the fame is there, everything is there, you know. And yes, opportunities is there, more opportunities because they make lots of movies. And,
Of
you know,
course.
but there is a Spanish movies you can watch and cry and think something about it. There is Iranian movies, there is a Russian movies, you know, there is Indian movies, you know. I can say like this, I want to be an actor in this planet.
Allah.
Yeah,
I love that.
in this planet.
I feel like you prefer acting over producing. I feel like your true passion is acting. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true, and yeah, that's true because I never changed my mind. I mean, who you want to be? I said I want to be an artist, an actor. That's it, and I never changed my mind.
Wow.
Never. Even like I went through these lots of difficulty in my life, you know, and I don't want to talk about it. It was before, and I hope it will not come again to my life. Yeah. So I never changed that. You know, I'm just chasing that, chasing, knock the doors.
Even through the hard times, you've always had your goal very, very
Yeah. See, unfortunately I don't study, but I could study at those times when I was in Moscow, in my club times when I was working. So I could study, like, you know, because I had lots of time. I mean, the club business is not. I mean, it's not that you're going to work every day. You know what I mean? So I could study, but I didn't. That's unfortunately something I did. I think I did a mistake. But on another hand, you know,
You have life experience.
absolutely. So yeah,
If for someone who's watching you and
I'm studying every time. I'm studying
every
now
day,
even.
exactly. That's what we always say. I think understanding human psychology and reading people
Training
and speaking,
every single day.
it's not just about going to classes. It's about
Absolutely. How to
living,
explore that?
living,
exploring the world. Yeah.
Yeah, because see, I know many actors that they study like 4 or 5 years. They finish, they think they are Al Pacino, but no, that's wrong. There is another side of these coins, you know. So
Yes.
you have to push it. You have to push it, search it, chase it, you know. I mean, this is something. See, all people has like different destiny and different life, right? So for someone, it's happening like this from the one world. And boom,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then he should be able to handle this.
Yeah.
Do not become a crazy or something lost himself, and you know, because we know that lots of people lost themselves. So you should be that strong with inside you that it will not break you, you know, down.
Of course.
For me, unfortunately, or maybe likely, there is something happening, you know. I was always doing something. I was always into something, you know. Sometimes I do movies, sometimes this, sometimes. But now I want that break because I'm
ready for the break.
mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm ready for that.
And who will be your dream director if you had to choose one for that break? There is lots of directors. How I can say okay. But if you had to choose one,
Coppola or maybe why not? But he's a legend. You always want to work with the legend.
of
you know?
course.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a lots of young guys, by the way. I mean, lots of young directors. I don't want to say. I mean, but you mentioning the people you know already.
Yes.
I can mention in Bollywood. I can mention in Russia. I can mention in Armenia. I can mention here. Uzair. Uzair is a Uzair.
Uzair, yes.
Uzair is a.
He's a visionary.
I know the guy like 15 years ago. He was a student, and now how we talk, how we speak, his vision is beautiful. If you could give, if I as a producer, unfortunately I can't, but if I could give him the opportunity or possibilities to make what he wants to make, it will be crazy.
It would be amazing.
I do
Honestly, we had him here last week and we were both like,
Yeah.
how can someone have honestly, he's a futuristic visionary
Absolutely,
who's
absolutely.
seen.
He's a very smart
Yes,
man.
he's
Absolutely.
very
We're gonna
smart.
link the episode here so that anyone who's watching this can watch it. It's truly like he's the kind of people that when you sit with as an artist and as a human, you go out of the room and you feel energized and you feel like you genuinely want to think
Yeah.
more and explore the world even more.
He's very
Explore
creative and
yourself
very
even more.
as a young creative and with another level of vision guy, and I hope
He will do amazing.
Inshallah.
yeah,
Sure.
and maybe we will do something together because
Inshallah.
I met the producer. He introduced me to his partner producer in Cannes. We met there.
Oh
and,
wow!
Yeah, and there
Did
is
he
a-
go to Cannes as well, Uzaid?
No, his partner.
Okay.
She's from
Ah.
India. She's producer. So we met there. We talk, and maybe who knows? Maybe there is something will come we'll do
Hopefully.
together. Yeah, hopefully.
What's an advice you would give? Because it seems like you were in this industry and you've seen a lot of it and you've been through a lot in it. So what's an advice you would give to people who are just starting?
How did you just literally took that sentence out of my
You're
mouth?
joking.
I was literally gonna ask that. Good, thank you.
First of all, if there is a possibilities, study. I mean, the young age. Okay, study because when you're young, so your parents take care of you. You know, like so you can expend your time to study if you want something.
Of course.
I mean, it's never late to start something. That's 100%. But as a young people, if you have a like someone backside of you, take care of you, you know, so you can expend your time to study. So you just study.
Yeah.
Then sure you have to push yourself. Push it. Never say, oh, this, that. No, come on. I mean, you know, oh, this is Hollywood. Oh, this is Bollywood. This is that. No. Just don't afraid. I mean, the first thing, never afraid of anything, you know. Just go. You not never afraid. I mean, this is like people saying always, and this is true. Don't afraid to fail, you know.
Yeah.
You fail, you get up. You fail, you get up. Still now, you know, my head is. I'm always like pushing the walls from my head, you know, and there is a lots of this, you know.
Bumps.
But sometimes I'm just breaking that head,
Yeah.
those walls, you know. Sometimes, unfortunately, not every time, but sometimes. Still now. So yeah, just never stop. This is
I love that.
never stop, never. I'm saying I just went out. Was 16 years old kid. You can imagine 60 years old. Now when I'm watching the backup of my life, you know, I will never could do this again. I mean, now I'm never. could do
We
this
get more scared as we get old.
Yeah.
yeah, because so many, and you know, those times was like 90s
Yeah.
in Russia and Moscow, the gangsters things, all these. I mean, it was a crazy time. The USSR was break up. There was no USSR anymore, you know. So I mean, the trouble everywhere, you know. It's like, and I was in Moscow that time. I was 16 years old. I was sleeping on the road. I had an experience. I was sleeping on the road, you know.
And
You know, there is like kids areas. There is a playing,
Yeah.
and there is like the small like house. I mean, how they call this?
Yeah, the toy house.
Toy houses
yeah,
and everything.
for
Sleeping
kids.
there?
I had like yes, I had not. I mean, every day, but I had a time that I was sleeping on those kind of places.
Wow.
But you know what keep me don't afraid and go back?
Yeah.
That I was watching. I mean, I was like, first of all, my dreams. Back to go where? To do what? You know, and like I saw like the building. There is the night, like darkness, and there is I can see the windows, and this is a true everything. It's not like my imagination.
True.
And there is a window like on the first or second floor, and I can see that this was October month in Moscow. It's very cold,
Yeah.
and I can see like some woman that like putting the tea on some. I mean, doing something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I mean, I saw those things, and you know, not cry, not nothing. And that's feeling gives me like, you know, to be strong that
Yeah.
these things can happen to you again because you have to walk,
Oh my
you have
God.
to move on, you have to walk.
Wow.
I could have those things back to, I mean, with my family at
Yeah.
my I mean, Ukraine, my home, or in Armenia, but to do what? Those was difficult time in Ukraine and Armenia, you know, and my parents and my relative, they're poor, simple people. But this energy, is pushing you
motivation.
out.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean motivation. Motivation. The motivation is very important things. And the young
discipline.
people, discipline. I mean, the discipline is become when you keep study, when you keep training. It's become a discipline. But
Okay.
those times when you just like throw yourself out and go somewhere, which discipline? Cannot be, because you don't know. I mean, when you get up, when you sleep, when you eat, when you this,
Yeah.
when you that.
Yeah.
So yeah, motivation is very important.
That's really important.
Wow.
One simple poster on my wall in my room in Armenia. I was like kid. It was my room was like with lots of posters. Like Stallone, Bruce Lee, Mithun Chakraborty. I mean, these kind of things. Van Damme or De Niro.
That motivated you every time you looked at it.
Absolutely, it's like Instagram, like your Instagram that time, it's like watching all this. And
It's like you had a vision board.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, those things for me. And we had built a handmade gym. It was a kid in Armenia, in our village, and I have a picture still. That gym is still there. We built these dumbbells and everything. With the tires of the cars or these things,
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, and all the posters was there. I mean, this all.
So training.
Yeah, with training, we like to be something, and those people like Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, they keep inspiring you until now. They're inspiring, and I just can say like thank you very much to them because till now they keep entertaining you.
Yes.
And Stallone is like 80 something and he's still doing well, and
That's why they're the icons that they
it's
are.
icons.
Yes.
They are
Yes.
icons. I don't like that
Legends.
but they're icons really,
Yes.
and De Niro, Pacino,
For sure.
Stallone, Van Damme, Schwarzenegger. There's lots of
Old
people.
school.
Old school.
icons.
Old school. Yeah,
Yes.
these old people. It's just.
You said something earlier that it was very interesting. You said there's no a late time to start. You said that you started acting when you were 30.
Yep.
That nowadays, I think a lot of people think that if you're 30 and you're just about to start a new career, it's too late. But I feel like for acting, that doesn't really exist. Like you can be at any age and start and still make a great career.
Absolutely. There is
So-
lots of examples. In India also, Boman Irani, he started from 40, I think. Boman Irani is a famous character actor.
And he started at 48.
40.
40.
He started 40, yeah. And there is lots of another, was before Amrish Puri. He was like a main villain in Bollywood when he was a kid. And he started also like 40 or something. Helen Mirren, I think, in Hollywood. She started from 60. There was a quite
There are a lot of-
Anthony Hopkins
Ah, yes. He said.
in the movies. No, he was in a theater actor there, but the movies career he started like from 50 or
I
something.
think Morgan Freeman also started.
Oh, Morgan
really-
Freeman. Yes, exactly.
yeah.
So
I can't imagine Morgan Freeman young.
no,
He was born old.
Benjamin
they
Button
not
case.
started that time. They just become famous.
Yeah,
that
of course.
time.
No.
Yeah, but there is a lot of experience that they are start at 40,
Of
and
course.
become
Does
something.
that mean that maybe one day you might actually study? Because you said you wanted to?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, maybe I will study. Yeah. But see, I'm studying always on the set.
Yes.
It's always it's the best place to study.
Yeah.
Actually.
Actually doing the job.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You working with the DOP. You working with the director. You working with the assistant. Everyone. I mean, everyone can teach you something. You know, I mean,
That's
if
so true.
if you're a learner, you can learn and understand. This is the best place to study. Best place.
If you're a learner, you can learn. I think this is a very
Absolutely.
important sentence.
See, sometimes I never said no. I don't know. I said yes, but
Even if
nobody.
you don't-
But nobody knows that I know and don't know. And I go there
do
and,
that.
I go there and I just this is quiet. I mean, if you are sure, if you have that imagination or something, if you want to do that, So yeah, I never said. I mean, no. I mean, as one example, when I was in India like 50, 60 years ago, I was in a get into the big movie set where so many actors was from my childhood that was in the movie, and I was sitting. It was a historical movie, like 100 years ago, like the British things, like in India or this. and I was playing like British army captain or something with the horse. And so
You were playing a British?
yeah, I was playing the British.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was without the lines, but I was
Okay.
always on the on the frame, you know, with,
Yeah.
Right.
because I was like right hand of some
Yeah.
guy,
Yes.
some guy, you know, I don't know. So, but the movie was historical. Lots of big stars was there. Salman Khan,
Amazing.
Mithun Chakraborty, Jackie
Wow.
Shroff.
Salman Khan?
Yeah. I mean, the movie name is Veer, 2009. So I was there, like we shoot in Rajasthan. I saw this old set, huge, big, and I was, I mean, beautiful time I had, big experience. I was just starting my career, and I was like, it's historical. So there is a fight with horses, and you know, and swords, and you know, and the action director come to me and say, by the way, I meet the action director after that, like after 50 years in Cannes, in Indian Pavilion.
wow.
It was beautiful. So yeah, he came to me and said, listen, son, so there is a thing. You have to, I mean, ride the horse. I mean, I was riding the horse, all this. But there is a fight, and the hero is like killing you, and you just have to fall down from the horse, or
Yeah.
from the running horse. You can do this? Oh, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Oof.
Hey, you have that experience? I said, yeah, sure, but I never had that experience. Never.
That's
So, but it was a form of.
Risky.
But it
That's
was,
really risky.
listen, yeah, but it was a no. Listen, I have done reading the horses. I mean, when I
Yes,
was
but
a-
that's a stunt.
when I
that's
was a kid,
stunt
when I was a kid,
job.
I have fall down many times from the horses, but it was not a stunt. It was a real fall down from the horses. you know.
Yeah.
So that happens.
yeah.
But now you have to, especially you have to fall, and it is like you just like hitting you with the sword, and you just have to like, and you know, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, how will you do this? You know, but the people is sitting there and watching, and my heroes was there sitting on the set, you know, and like, and I'm in front of them.
Wow.
So your pride was like,
I did it two
can't-
times.
Oh.
Two times.
Two times.
Two times.
Thank God you were
You're
Yeah, but
staying
you know, then
alive.
after that, they call, someone came to me and said, "You are crazy or what? If you fell down and something will happen,
Yeah.
nobody will take care of you. You are from somewhere. Who will, you know? There is no insurance, nothing. Why you do this?" I said, "I don't know, but I want to express myself and show them that I can do."
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is
That's
like-
good.
What are you hoping for in the future, inshallah? I think I know that you have accomplished a lot of your dreams, but I do know that you're a dreamer and you hope to accomplish more. So when is the point that you're gonna reach and you're gonna be like, wow, I am here now and I have accomplished everything that I dream of?
The dream that I can give my family everything that I want, that I need. My friends, relative. Let's say family. First of all, wife, kids, I want to make them happy. I want to give them the life which, I mean, the simple things I want to take care of. You know, this is my dream. I mean, I live on this. It's not a dream. I live on
You're
this.
doing it already.
I'm doing, I'm doing, but this is a dream, like, you know, I won't give them more.
Yeah.
My kid, to give him like a best future that I didn't had that, you know, and opportunities and this, and the merge. I mean, the dream. See, if I become the big star, for example, yeah, I don't want to say if, when, a big star. So all these things will sort out. It's like it's logically will be done. So there is lots of things, but let's say my way, my targets, my dreams come true, and I make this happen. So the rest will be done. So it's like connecting one to another. You know,
Yeah.
It's-
Makes sense.
That makes
but
sense.
yeah.
That's really
So
nice.
This is my. I'm sure I'm become a biggest star. I mean,
Inshallah. Inshallah. Would you want to become the biggest star in like because you can become the biggest star in Bollywood, you can become the biggest star in Hollywood, you can become the biggest star. So is there a country specifically that you want to be the biggest star in? It's similar to the question you asked
Yeah.
earlier, but
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Whatever happens, it happens.
what happens, it happens. Yeah, you know.
As long as it happens.
See, it's like, you know, star. It's like, I don't like this, you know, the star. The star is there. I mean, we are all humans, you know. the guy who done what he was planning to do, what he was like chasing. And if they call me the star, okay. I mean, for someone I'm the star, but you know what? I know when that things happens, and so many people can see how I am, because when you're giving someone the possibilities, the fame and this and that, you can see how the people is changing.
Yeah. True colors show.
True colors. And for me, and I'm sure that's what I'm saying, mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm ready for that. So that will not kill me, as my humanity or something.
Yes, that's very
that will
important.
bring me out more.
In a good way.
In a good way, absolutely, to be a more human being.
I love
That's
that.
very nice.
I love that.
That's really nice.
This is actually this is for what I want to do. These all things.
Yeah.
To be more
of
be
yourself.
more effective on what you want to do.
I love that.
Normally, we also finish the podcast with 2 questions. So I'm gonna ask the first. If you could back in time and speak to your younger self, what would you tell him?
I don't regret about anything in my life. Whatever happens because I had my destiny, my way, and something. I never ask anything to my parents. I mean, just I don't know how that that I just make the decision on my own when I was even a kid. So I could change. How many things I can change?
No, I'm not saying that you need to change something.
give
What would you
advice.
tell him or advice?
Okay,
what would you
advice
say?
to myself.
To
your
yourself,
younger
to
self.
16-year-old Armen.
Oh yes. No too much party. Study, absolutely study. The acting. I'm not saying there's some acting. Study 100%. That now it will give you more ability to, not expend time to learning now because you already know these things. Now you just need to experience.
Wow.
Yeah, because now I'm learning and experience. But you have these tools already. These all things. So now you're just experiencing that.
Of course.
So this is what I tell myself. I will tell myself, go out from the home, 100%. That was correct. And all experience I had, the gangstership, these all things. When I was young, these all that I not regret also about this
because that built your character.
Built my character, yes. It was my life. But you know what? Nobody was. I never did something wrong to my parents. That they felt bad about me or they make some
were not
issues
proud.
for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
They always was proud about me because
That's
whatever
good.
happened in my life, that's I know only.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. So study. That's 100%.
That's
study.
a really good.
That's
really
only
good.
only that one. Just
That's
study.
amazing.
That's a really good advice.
Yeah,
The
that's
rest
really
is
good
all
advice.
perfect.
Good.
Oh, that's good. It's amazing also that to hear someone that is actually proud about their journey. Not many people truly are happy with how everything is
even
going,
with the hardships and
Even
the
with the-
mistakes.
Exactly.
Because those all difficulties make me what I'm today, and
Exactly.
and I'm sitting today here with lots of plans on my life, and I want to do lots of things, and there is lots of things happening. Maybe something will not happen, something will happen, but still I'm 48 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm like I'm feeling like same the guy. Just with the more experience.
With more
Wow.
experience.
But with the energy, the same passion and everything, what I wanted that time, still I want to do
Still
same.
now.
That's beautiful.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Okay. And the final question in the podcast, we usually end it with, you have the mic. Is there anything that you want to say to the world?
Is working?
Test.
Yes, it's working.
To the world.
To the world.
Yes.
Something that you've been meaning to say.
You know that movie which I want to make? It's called Vera. Vera in Russian language. Vera is the name of this girl who lost the child.
The child's.
Vera in Russian means belief,
Oh,
believeness. Like
Believe.
Yeah, it's meaning like that. To the world that do not be that crazy. Not fight for the piece of land. Those stupid things. Not expend money into the war. To expend money into to make
Beautiful things happen.
beautiful place. I mean, you can imagine these two countries fighting to each other, expending lots of billions of money, and they're killing each other. I mean, I never saw the most stupid things. I mean, that's coming historically, you know. I don't know. I'm not that guy, you know. I mean, to make the world more beautiful and place to live, because we are living in the heaven. This is the heaven.
Yeah.
There is no heaven. This is the heaven. I mean, we already living here. So there is nothing. You die, there is nothing. This is what I show. You living now. You have to make now the life. You know, the good for you, for your people around you. This is what I want to say. I mean, that's it. In this movie, why I want to make, because this saying this thing. It's a one day story from the 1 year, and there is a lot of things was happening. And why? Because I mean, the politically and the ambition and somewhere in the there, and they don't they deal each other not in the right way, and they don't agree with something, and the woman and child dying. I mean, it's stupid things. So to say my English is not that way that
it was
I
very
can create
understandable.
something like and beautiful and deliver.
Of course, I think you're
it's
saying to
delivered.
live in peace and enjoy
Peace,
life and
enjoy
don't
the
have
life
wars.
and make people happy and be yourself happy.
Yeah.
For example, I am happy when people around me happy. I cannot be happy if someone around me is not happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
makes sense.
and if I could and I can make them more happy, I can help them on something. For example, if they need, and I can give them that, I'm becoming more happy because it's good feelings, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, this is what I can say.
Wow,
That's amazing.
beautiful.
I feel like we've learned a lot about your journey and how to always believe and focus on your dreams even through hardship. And I think you have a very, very inspirational story, and I'm so grateful that you came here to share with us.
You have a kind heart, so thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you. It was a real Armen, not an actor. It was a real Armen
No, we believe that.
telling the like in a 1 hour, just in short way,
Yes.
sharing my mind and my whatever inside me, you know.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Armen.
Thank you for calling me, and I'm wishing you all the best. And this is
Inshallah.
beautiful place to make things happen, you know.
Thank you so much.
Armen.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this episode with anyone who it will resonate with. Bye-bye.
Bye.